The adversity became an asset. Their adversity actually put the fire in their belly that somebody else that had a more comfortable life might not have. A lot of the entrepreneurs we talked to said that coming from nothing, I had nothing to lose and I was willing to outwork anybody.
No fear?
Yeah.
No fear.
Yep.
Well, I agree. I didn't have anything to lose, and I wasn't afraid to work. But I didn't analyze it down to that detail. My focus was purely on how do I get the hell out of here, you know. And
what do you mean out of here? Out of where?
Out of the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, how do I you know, a dangerous environment, going to bed hungry, unhappy, unsafe situation, and you know, what do I have to do to get out of here? And I figured out the only difference that was separating me from everyone else was I was willing to work, you know, and just not stop working,
right.
And not stop learning. I read everything I could read, and I learned that because one of the houses I lived in was robbed all the time, even robbed at gunpoint. And this is after this is when I was living with 5 guys by West 25th and Denison, and I'd come home and find everything in the house trashed and gone.
Yeah.
And but you know what? No matter what happened, no one could take away the fact that I had just come home from spending the evening at Cuyahoga Community College taking a math class or an engineering class. You know, no matter what they stole, even if they stole my books, I still knew what I knew.
Right.
And whatever I know, that's going to help me take the next step.
Right. Knowledge is power.
And I think that to answer your question, Kip, you know, entrepreneurs, like Keith just said, you weren't really thinking about it, you're just doing it. But knowledge is acquired. It's called tacit knowledge. You learn through experience. It's not coming through a code. It's not coming through a book. You're acquiring knowledge, and you're acquiring knowledge you don't necessarily.
I mean, you don't get an MBA course.
No, you have, right? That's really why there's so much mystery around entrepreneurship. You're acquiring this knowledge. You're not really analyzing it. You're just doing it. Mm-hmm. And you're learning by being out there in the real world. But the point I want to make, I know we're going to a break in a second here, is you figured out from the experience you had as an entrepreneur as a kid, the direct connection between knowledge and effort and reward.
Right.
Right? And that's what separated you from the other people in the neighborhood. They couldn't see how their knowledge and their effort was going to get them out of it.
They were living in the day.
Right.
Let's take a quick break.